Hey guys, just want to let you know, thanks for tuning in. This is a special video over at Coffin Comics, as well as they gave us a code. There's a link below in the description where you can click on the link and it will take you to a place where you enter your email and you get a free download and a one-time use of 20% off at the Lady Death Universe Coffin Comics store. So make sure to use it. It's for you guys, courtesy of Economics and Comics and Brian Pulido at Coffin Comics. We'll see what we can do. Enjoy this video of the tour, and we'll see ya.
Are you ready for the sickness? Let's get into it.
Hey guys, we're at Coffin Comics right now, and we're about to get a personal tour from Brian Pulido. Let's check it out.
What's up, you psychopaths? Come on in, man, and get a tour of Coffin Comics. Right now, you're entering into the warehouse where, come on in, young man. Yeah, if you take it in, what you're seeing is the warehouse, and probably the best way to start is, this is a room that we call Assemble, and what we do here is assemble editions. We'll receive them, we'll check them, bag and board them, and you'll notice that these tables are a certain height, a little higher than normal. They're on wheels, and they are to my particular signing height. So we could actually just line things up, and you know, as an example, line these up, and I could just sign down the line. Cool.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So I mean, I could sign in lines and lines and lines and lines and lines. And right now, because we're going to do a Kickstarter in probably 90 minutes or so, everything's just really locked down and looking tight. So also, we are getting ready to ship a Kickstarter, and there's Brandy, our warehouse manager.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
She's drinking on the job.
Of course.
Yeah, it's, so this is where, let's see here. Right now, underneath here, you can take a look. We're getting ready to ship out a Kickstarter called Hellwitch the Forsaken. Here's where we keep our prints, some print overstock. When we pull items, pull orders, we stage them and check them here. We'll put them in here or here or here. And then these are assembly stations. And then actually these two stations actually do all kinds of labeling. So that's what happens in this particular room.
I would kill for an area like that.
Oh man, yeah, right. This is one of the bathrooms, but it's fun because it's homage themed. So you can take a look. A bunch of homages in there.
Homage covers. Even the toilet pit now.
Oh, we actually have black toilet. So in this next room here is our break room. What's kind of fun about it is there's Julian Moraga.
Julian, local Mesa.
Hey, that's right.
How you doing?
So our inside sales manager. And what's kind of fun about this is all Chaos Comics era posters and stuff and prints from the day. Because I've been in this comic book game for 29 years. So some of the older stuff from the 90s.
Yeah, the Chaos stuff is
good times,
the
man.
beginning.
So this big open room is another assembly room, and you'll notice that when it comes to things like bags and boards, like we deal with this at like an industrial level. We always have to have like 5,000 to 10,000 bags and boards on standby. Here's some stretch goals we got in for a Hellwitch Kickstarter, and some of the different stuff that we're staging. We call right now this is no entry because we're having this evening, but this is more of our permanent store stock. A little bit of a mess in there, but yeah, see our permanent store stock. So this is the warehouse element. Now I'm going to take you to kind of the sexy side, the office stuff.
Oh my God.
So this first hallway, if you take a look, some of our more recent work, we've been non-religiously blessed with working with so many phenomenal people, everyone from Art Germ to, you know, you name it, right?
This reminds me of the old
That's
Chaos.
Stephen
Stephen
Hughes,
Hughes, yeah.
Lady Death 1. It was her 25th anniversary
I
last
remember.
year, so we were kind of doing a celebration of that. Some Eric Vasaluda, Richard Ortiz, Paolo Pantalena. I mean, the list goes on. Real lucky.
I heard that you've got Perillo and Cedric on this next round.
Maybe we do.
Oh my God.
Maybe we do.
Oh, and I really wanted to say about
There's Sam, who's
people-
our bartender for the evening.
Oh, really?
Well, you
got a
gotta come
bar-
correct, dude. Come on. Dude, this is Coffin Comics, man. I don't know what you're expecting. You better expect it all. So this is fun times.
I got one of those on the top. I
Look at
remember
you.
that Comic-Con.
It's our all black bathroom. Kind of fun. Good times. We'll show you that in a couple minutes. In here, this is called the Crypt. This is where the magic happens. You got Jimmy Calabrese, marketing manager for Coffin Comics. You got Sean Artiega, sales manager for Coffin
helpful.
Comics.
Very
That's right.
helpful guy.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
You know, we got this is where the magic is really going to be happening when we go live. We're like doing all our marketing and sales stuff. And one thing I will let you know too is that this is the Coffin Comics mission statement, vision statement, our core values. We create fun, happiness, and excitement. We are one of the world's leading producers of comic book stories, merchandise, and entertainment. We develop the most creative, innovative, and profitable entertainment experiences and related products in the world. We're a fun, positive, entertaining social environment that emphasizes our tasteful, cutting-edge style. We are dark, edgy, and rock and roll, and we welcome everybody always. So that's what we're about. Moving on.
See you guys. We'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Now we're going into one of the main hallways of Coffin Comics. Over here, when you walk in, so we're all sworn, so when you walk in, you know. This particular room is called the lounge, and here in the lounge, we're highlighting that Lucio Pulido that you were like going crazy on.
Wow.
Uh-oh, he's busting out his readers.
Hey. Oh my God. Now, I saw something, I think, where you had a different thing in there. Do you switch it out here and there?
Sure, so we're switching it out for...
Oh my God. Oh, that Pulido is insane. I know somebody that would like that a lot.
Come on in here. So actually, I'll show you here. So this particular hallway is all some representations of my Chaos Comics work back in the day.
Oh, okay. Oh, that Chucky is crazy.
Did all this kind of stuff. Chucky and the ladydeath movie, Evil Ernie. I wrote cryptic writings of Megadeth. I published WWF, Insane Clown Posse, Static X. Did all kinds of crazy stuff like leather covers, velvet covers, crazy foil, glow in the dark.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I've seen one that's similar, but...
That's a Armando Huerta cover from the late 90s. Really good stuff. Now these are, so this is some of the more, I don't know,
personal
layouts. Not actually retail posters, some color art, different articles from back in that day.
I'll check.
Good times. These particular rooms are warehouse rooms.
Let me ask you, is Evil Ernie, is that you?
Well, I modeled Evil Ernie, the original one from the classic era, over after myself, yes.
Okay,
100%. All right. These are essentially warehouse rooms, so heaven, hell, and purgatory. So it's stuff in there. Next up, I'm going to show you, this is the Coffin. Now, it's restaged for the night, but this is the Coffin Comics conference room. We're getting ready to launch inside here, and this is the Coffin Comics bar, headed up by Sam tonight.
I had no idea it was going to be like this. Wow. Not like this.
This is the dream is real, man. This is the Coffin Comics Coffin bar. We also have a coffin-shaped conference table, and this would be staged differently, but we're here for the kick tonight, right?
This is where it's at, right?
This is where it's going to happen soon. So yeah, conference room, crazy art from a who's who, right? Look at them all. Colette Turner, Sabine Rich, Diego Bernard, Art Germ, J. Scott Campbell, Mark Silvestri. You know how we do, man. Boom. Come on.
Killer.
Come on, man. Now it's staged differently, but this is the Pulido archive. This is the archive of my work, and if you were to subtract everything that has to do with the Kickstarter, come on down, you'll see, and it is obscured because of the kick, but what you're looking at is a lot of original art and a lot of process work from my career. So you're looking at artwork by Julie Bell, Joe Casada,
That's the original in the frame?
Right.
Oh my God.
There's some early Hughes and Evil Ernie stuff. I know I'm giving you a fast version of the tour.
Oh, that's great.
Here's some of the original Evil Ernie creation kind of stuff, my original pictures. You can see that for sure it was based on me. And again, I apologize because the kick is here. You'll see that throughout this whole place are either prototypes or development work on the history of my career in comics.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff, right?
It's so great to see it all together.
Pretty crazy.
I love it.
It's overwhelming, right?
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Like it's a little museum in here.
It is, the whole place.
Well, it is an archive, yeah. Yeah, if you were to subtract all this stuff, you'd be able to see it more powerfully. Even here is like, this is filled with smalls. But, yeah, so more examples, original art, layouts, statues, samples of everything. These are some images for the upcoming kick. Yes.
Wow.
Sun K, Jesse Wichman, Sabine Rich, Mendoza.
So a very fan favorite of mine is April Rainier.
Yeah, she has a piece in. I can show it to you.
She, I have a story about her. 10 years ago, she did a custom for me for Lady Death cover.
Oh, there you go. Well, cool, man. That's hers.
There you go.
This is involved in the mystery envelope. These are hyper limited to 35 copies.
Yeah, when I heard that, I was super excited for her.
Super
She's a
dope.
great
Good,
person.
very nice person. More work from Coffin Comics, movie stuff the fans made, featuring Smiley the Psychotic Button,
Yeah.
my boy. And we are getting ready to launch a Kickstarter soon. And this is some of the interior artwork from the new Lady Death called Malevolent Decimation. The artwork is by Diego Bernard, colored by CC de la Cruz. So really fun stuff.
That is gorgeous.
Crazy.
Super detailed too. Wow.
Yeah, he don't play. Really fun. So yeah, and later on, probably in this tour, when you do the live stream, you'll see all this stuff revealed. But for now, let's take a look at every cool museum kind of place that should have a gift shop. So let's exit through the gift shop.
Maybe I should turn off this now.
Nah. And so everybody, we have a guest here. This is Francisca Pulido, the Presidente of
I know her
Coffin
very
Comics.
well.
This is
And also the
Randy.
designer of HQ.
Oh, that's the best thing I've ever
Thank you.
seen.
Randy, who works also in our warehouse.
How are we doing, guys?
And then you can see some of the cool build outs we have. That's the Coffin Comic Shop. And
Oh yeah. Very special items here.
Oh man, that is awesome.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Death and Stein.
Lady Death and Stein. So, hey, I know it's a quick one, but you guys have been great. I've been Brian Pulido. This has been a tour of HQ in Mesa, Arizona, the global headquarters of Coffin Comics.
Sword.
Sword.